She did everything the system tells a threatened mother to do. 14 calls to police, videos, emails, court filings, even a GPS tracker she pulled from her own car and mailed to deputies. 10 days before her death, she wrote, "I am in imminent fear of becoming a victim of domestic violence." At 6:03 a.m., her prediction came true. Barefoot and desperate, Mary Gingles ran from door to door with her 4-year-old daughter, pleading for help. Just steps behind them, Nathan, her ex-husband, who was supposed to have no guns, walked up the driveway carrying a silencer-equipped pistol.
In Tamarack, Florida. About 5 minutes ago, someone was knocking. A lady was knocking really hard on my door, running in the street with a little girl. It seems someone's after her.
Tell me exactly what happened. You said you saw a female and a child running through your backyard?
Well, to my front yard. She was knocking on my door. I couldn't see her because I was asleep, so I went to the camp. I went to look outside the window. I didn't see anybody, and I saw her running, coming from across the street.
How long ago was this?
Maybe 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Describe them to me, whether black, white, or Latin.
Okay. The lady seems white. And then at the end, a little girl crossed the street. A little girl, like a 3 or 4-year-old little girl, white with long blonde hair.
3-year-old white female. And you said there was a guy chasing them?
It seems like someone's in back of, she was running fast, and someone was like running too in back. I don't know if they were running or leaving something. I don't know. She was after them. I'm so nervous. I'm sorry. She was running after them too.
And this was like 5 minutes ago?
About 5 minutes ago. I was asleep when.
Tell me exactly what happened.
I just woke up out of the sleep and there's gunshots and screaming.
Okay, just stay on the line with me, okay?
Yeah.
What else did you hear? Okay. How many minutes ago?
Less than a minute ago.
Okay. Let me just let them know. Do you still hear the screams?
I still do.
Okay. Just make sure we have rescue as well. Do you still hear any shots?
No shots. Just I got a kid and an adult crying, a young lady crying.
Okay.
By the time sirens pulled up, Mary, her father, and the neighbor who tried to hide them were dead. The only eyewitness left standing was Mary's little girl, and every warning sign of the state of Florida had ignored. So were the warnings really hidden, or were they simply ignored? In February of 2024, Mary filed for divorce from her husband, Nathan Gingles. He was a former U.S. Army captain who'd become a defense contractor. He was no stranger to violence and owned at least a dozen firearms and 6 silencers. Along with the divorce papers, she also filed for a domestic violence restraining order. A judge agreed and ordered him to surrender all of his weapons. And Nathan did, at least on paper. But only a few months later, in September, those weapons were quietly returned. The reason was buried in legal technicalities. The couple had agreed to share custody of their daughter under a no harmful contact order. It was a compromise Mary likely hoped would keep things peaceful. Instead, it would prove fatal. She tried to warn everyone. She told the court Nathan was manipulative, unpredictable, and violent. She believed he was biding his time, waiting for the right moment to act. Over the next year, she documented every escalation. In October, her attorney urged her to check under her car. Mary took out her phone and started recording. Her voice trembled as she crouched beside her Mitsubishi Outlander. In the wheel well, hidden behind the rear axle, was a black GPS tracker. She traced the $702 purchase back to Nathan's credit card. Determined to leave no doubt, she mailed the device to the sheriff's office and sent them photos and videos. She followed up by phone and email trying to get someone to act. A deputy later claimed he couldn't reach her because her number was disconnected. But in a sworn statement, Mary said she'd called repeatedly and listed every date she tried. No one ever called her back. By December, the situation turned darker. This time, she discovered a backpack tucked behind tools in her garage. Inside were duct tape, Rubber gloves, zip ties, plastic wrap, a syringe, and a handwritten note describing 3 ways to kill her: air embolism, psych medication, overdose, and waterboarding. Terrified, she filed another injunction and called deputies again. They came out and took a report, but nothing was done beyond that. In early January, officers finally went to Nathan's apartment to serve the protective order, but when he claimed he no longer had any firearms, they left without searching. No arrest, no risk protection order, no follow-up. Under Florida's red flag law, police can remove guns from people who are considered dangerous. Nathan fits that description in every way, but no one stepped in. A few weeks later, her ex-husband told the courts she wasn't in any danger. Mary's response was simple and chilling. Denied. I am in imminent fear of becoming a victim of domestic violence. 10 days later, her fear came true. At 6:03 a.m. on February 16, 2025, Nathan walked up the driveway of Mary's home. Her father, David, was on the patio drinking his morning coffee. Nathan raised a silencer-equipped Sig Sauer pistol and fired a single shot to the back of David's head. Inside, Mary heard the gunfire. She grabbed her daughter, Seraphine, and ran barefoot into the street, screaming for help. Mary pounded on multiple doors, begging someone to let her in. When no one answered, she ran across the street to the home of Andrew Farron, a neighbor she barely knew. Andrew opened the door without hesitation and pulled her inside. Seconds later, Nathan forced his way in. Andrew had let Mary and her daughter inside and gone back to his bedroom. He was still in bed when Nathan shot him under the blankets, then turned to Mary and shot her. Little Seraphine saw everything. After the murders, Nathan grabbed his daughter by the hand and walked calmly back to his silver BMW. Then he drove away as if nothing had happened. Police issued an Amber Alert, and 5 hours later they found Nathan and Seraphine in a Walmart parking lot. She was unharmed, sitting quietly in the back seat. The shooter surrendered without incident. When questioned, he offered no confession, no explanation, only flat, emotionless answers. Inside the home where it ended, investigators found David's coffee spilled across the patio bricks. They found Andrew still lying in bed, the blankets pulled up to his chest. He probably never even saw Nathan come in. Mary's body was found under the window, suggesting she had tried to shield Seraphine in her final moments. Her last act wasn't a scream or a plea, it was protection. In the days that followed, the Broward Sheriff's Office scrambled to contain the fallout. With 3 victims, Mary Gingles, her father David Ponzer, and their neighbor Andrew Farron, authorities need to answer for their negligence. Sheriff Gregory Toney suspended 8 deputies and demoted a captain. In a press conference, he admitted the agency had probable cause weeks earlier and failed to act. Mary's family didn't call it a failure. They called it a betrayal. Legal experts reviewing the case later said deputies had at least 3 opportunities to intervene under Florida law. One judge described the entire response as an institutional collapse. And through it all, there was Seraphine. She was 4 years old. She didn't understand custody battles or restraining orders or red flag laws. All she knew was that her world ended in one morning. Her name was on the injunctions, too. She was supposed to be protected. This wasn't just a domestic violence case. It was a case about systemic failure, about what happens when every warning sign is ignored until it's too late. Mary documented everything. She followed every legal step. She left behind a paper trail a mile long, and none of it saved her. Nathan Gingles was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, child abuse, kidnapping, and violating protection orders. The state announced it would seek the death penalty. Meanwhile, Seraphine was placed in foster care. Her mother's sister petitioned for custody. So did a cousin on Nathan's side. The decision was left to Broward Family Court. One final twist came days after the murders. A woman was seen rummaging through Mary's garage. When neighbors confronted her, she claimed she was Mary's aunt. In truth, she was a relative of Nathan's. She later admitted she lied because, in her words, "Every time I say I'm related to him, people look at me like I pulled the trigger myself." The case is still pending. For many, the outcome of the trial won't be enough that justice would have been stopping him last fall, or in December, or the first time Mary called for help. Justice would have been answering the phone, filing the paperwork, searching his apartment, listening to a woman who said over and over, "He's going to kill me." Mary Gingles didn't slip through the cracks. She was pushed. She was frantic when she called 911. There was a fire upstairs. Her stepson was unconscious. She begged them to send an ambulance. But what firefighters found out went far beyond a house fire. They found a man, 32 years old, 5'9", and just 68 pounds. He had started the fire himself because it was the only way out.
Oh my God.
What's the address?
Please hurry. There's a fire.
Okay.
Oh my God. Fire. I'm trying to.
Ma'am, what's
So,
up?
like, the TV, I don't know. My son, a stepson is in his room, and I don't know. He did something with the TV. I was sleeping. I fell asleep.
See flames or smoke?
Yes. Come on, Steph. Come on.
Okay, can you get
Yes, we need an ambulance, please.
Okay.
Please, we need an ambulance.
Ma'am, all right, you said something's on fire and now you need an ambulance. What's going on there?
Yes, his room. The TV in his room.
Did he get injured? Is he on fire?
Yes, he's injured. Please send the ambulance.
Ma'am, I'm going to send the ambulance. I need to know what's going on and why they're going out there. Where is he injured?
I don't know. He's kind of, I don't know. He's kind of passed out. He's out of it. Please.
Okay, what's your phone number just in case we need to give you a call back? Okay, is the fire out, ma'am?
No, it's not. Please. I'm trying to.
I understand, ma'am. I'm trying to get information on what's going on there.
Oh my God, it's like all the power in the house is out. I don't know if it blew a fuse.
Okay, ma'am, just get out of the house, okay?
Yes, I'm going to call my daughter.
All right.
Oh my God.
What she didn't say was that man would later tell police, EMTs, and hospital staff. He said he hadn't been outside in years, that he'd been confined in the same room since he was 11, that the only way he saw freedom was through fire. And what started as a routine call for help quickly turned into one of the most disturbing abuse cases the city had ever seen. When firefighters arrived, they found 56-year-old Kimberly Sullivan standing outside, holding a dog. She was visibly shaken. She told officers her stepson was still inside. Seconds later, firefighters carried him out. He was skeletal, barely responsive. Smoke inhalation and burns had left him in critical condition. EMTs loaded him into an ambulance and rushed him to the hospital. That's when he told them what had really happened. He'd set the fire on purpose, using printer paper, hand sanitizer, and a lighter he found in his late father's jacket. He said he wanted his freedom. He hadn't bathed in 2 years, ate the same 2 sandwiches every day, egg salad, peanut butter, sometimes tuna. No school, no doctor, no life. Police launched a full investigation, and the more they uncovered, the worse it got. According to detectives, the 32-year-old victim had been locked in a room for up to 22 hours a day. The confinement allegedly began around age 11, shortly after he was pulled from school. Kimberly Sullivan and his father, Craig, were reportedly concerned about calls from the Department of Children and Families related to his behavior, so they stopped sending him. The man told police that after that, Kimberly began keeping him in a storage room. Over time, additional locks were installed. His days were spent mostly alone, sometimes allowed out briefly to complete chores. At night, he relieved himself through a homemade funnel made of plastic straws, pointed out the window. DCF records show a welfare check was requested back in 2005, but no major issues were found. For the next 20 years, no one checked again. At the hospital, doctors said he was severely malnourished. His hair was matted. His teeth were rotting. He hadn't seen a classroom since the 4th grade, and his weight? 68 pounds. Waterbury Police Chief Fred Spagnolo later said, "In 33 years of law enforcement, this is the worst treatment of a human being I've ever witnessed." Police arrested Kimberly Sullivan on March 12th. She was charged with second-degree kidnapping, first-degree assault, unlawful restraint, cruelty to persons, and reckless endangerment. She spent just one night in jail before posting a $300,000 bond. The legal proceedings began quickly, and so did the media coverage. News outlets across the country reported the case as a real-life horror story. A man locked away for decades by his stepmother in a cluttered, decaying home. Waterbury police released dozens of photos showing the inside of the house. Trash everywhere. Bathroom flooring torn up. Plywood in the tub. Locks on nearly every interior door. A charred bedroom where the fire had started. But Kimberly Sullivan's defense team pushed back hard. Her lawyer, Ionis Kaloidis, said the photos were misleading, that no chains or bars were found, that there was no proof of restraint. He said Kimberly never mentioned the man to friends, not because she was hiding him, but because there was nothing unusual about how he lived. In court, prosecutors revealed that a friend of Sullivan's had known her for 21 years and never knew she had a stepson. That same friend had never once been allowed inside the house. Meanwhile, the man, whose name had been redacted in all official documents, began his recovery. In a statement, he wrote, "Please call me S. This is not the name given to me by my parents when I was born. I am choosing a new name for myself, and I will use that name as I reclaim control over my life and my future. My name is my choice, and it is the first of many choices I will make for myself now that I am free." His biological mother, Tracy Valorant, said she hadn't seen him since he was 6 months old. She gave up custody, believing he would be safe with his father. "I just want him to know I'm here. If he wants a relationship, I'm not going anywhere." As the case made its way through court, Sullivan's defense raised multiple objections. They pushed back against the use of a GPS monitor. They demanded unredacted access to the victim's medical records, and they challenged the core allegations, saying there was no physical proof he had ever been held captive. But those who first responded to the fire don't seem to agree.
There since he was 11, he was 30. Says he hasn't had a shower in over a year. So dirt all over him.
One officer called it a house of horrors. A local advocate said it's absurd this even happened. The prosecutor argued that the victim lives in fear, knowing she is walking free. At the center of it all is a man who says he was never loved, who says his meals were rations, his freedom gone, and his entire life stolen. For now, Kimberly Sullivan is still out on bond. Her trial is pending, and the system is still sorting through the questions. How was this missed for 20 years? Did anyone fail to follow up? And how many other cases are out there, waiting to be found? Because sometimes it takes a fire to reveal what's been hiding in plain sight. He walked across the parking lot with his hands raised. That's what one witness said. Another claimed he didn't follow commands. A third said he looked confused, and one officer saw a threat.
911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
Huh? Are you a target? Yes.
Do you need police, fire, or medic?
Police. We at Tavern 51.
Okay, and
We need them like ASAP. This is to shoot up the place.
who is that?
Huh?
Who is he?
Some white guy that's just drunk out of his mind.
Okay, and why did you say he's going to shoot up the place?
Cause he just said it.
Because he just said it?
Yeah.
Okay, and how old is he?
He looked like he's about 24, 25.
Okay, and what color shirt is he wearing?
He's wearing a white hoodie or cream hoodie.
Okay, does he have any weapons on him that you know of?
Oh, he's got three guns on him.
He has 3 guns on him? You saw them?
Yes. I seen he just put it out on me.
He pulled it out on you?
Yep.
Where is he right now?
He's in the bar. He's in Tavern 51.
Okay, so
Hey bro, calm down, bro. Don't. Okay.
is he a customer there, or do you know him?
No, he's a customer.
Okay, you're a bartender, or?
I'm just a customer at the bar.
Oh, you're another customer at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay, and did this start from like a argument between you two, or what happened?
Yeah, he's mad because I didn't let him buy me a drink.
And what kind of gun was it that he pulled on you?
A 9.
9mm?
No, he just started yelling crazy, and he pulled a gun out on me.
Okay. What did he say when he pulled the gun out at you?
He'll kill me. Bro, he's in there. Hey, bro, they finna pull up. He's finna kill me. Hey, can you get somebody to come out here, please? Like, ASAP? Yep.
What other guns does he have on him?
I don't know. Hey, look, lady, I don't know. He's outside now.
He's outside now?
Yes. Yeah, he's here now. If you can get somebody to come here now,
Sir,
that'd be awesome.
But this is not delaying their response. So this is not.
Okay,
delaying
well,
them.
I didn't give you enough information, brother.
No, you didn't. I need a vehicle description, but you said you didn't.
I don't. He's in the bar.
You said he was outside.
Yeah, he's walking around. He's not in the car. He's outside.
But you said he got into a vehicle.
No. He's pacing around right now. I'm going into the Planet Fitness. This guy's going crazy. Right here. Oh, okay, we got him. Yeah, we got him. Yeah,
On January 11th, 2025, a 911 caller reported that a man inside Tavern 51 had pulled a gun, 3 actually, and threatened to shoot up the place. The man in question was 24-year-old Colton Maxwell Florin. By the time officers arrived, the scene had spilled outside. Colton was pacing through the shopping center parking lot on Pineville Matthews Road. Officer Kyle McClure was the first to arrive. According to police, McClure issued more than a dozen commands. Stop, raise your hands, get on the ground. Colton didn't respond. He kept walking forward. Then, a sudden movement. 2 gunshots. Colton was hit in the chest. He died at the scene. The gun, later confirmed as a Canik 9mm, had already been stashed behind a trash bin outside the bar. McClure never saw it. According to prosecutors, that detail wouldn't have changed this decision. Based on what he knew, an armed suspect, threats made, non-compliance, he believed lethal force was justified. Within days, the State Bureau of Investigation launched a formal review. McClure was placed on leave. Body cam footage was submitted to the Mecklenburg County District Attorney's Office. The question, was this shooting justified? But the story didn't begin in the parking lot. Tavern 51 sits in a strip mall south of Charlotte. On that Saturday afternoon, just before 4 p.m., business was normal. Drinks, food, TV. Colton Florin was at the bar. At some point, he offered to buy another man a drink. The man declined. Then, according to surveillance footage, Colton briefly pulled a handgun from his waistband before tucking it away. The other man stepped outside and called 911. His voice in the call is panicked. He claimed Colton had threatened to kill him and had at least 3 firearms. By the time Colton was asked to leave the bar, police were already en route. One of them was Kyle McClure. McClure had been with Pineville Police since 2021. Before that, he served in the National Guard and worked private security. Body cam video shows him confronting Colton in the lot. The audio is chaotic. Command shouted. Colton silent, walking forward. According to the DA's report, Colton raised his arms, dropped them, then raised them again. McClure fired. Officer Felix Soto arrived seconds later and began CPR, but it was too late. A toxicology report later found methamphetamine, cocaine, THC, and alcohol in Colton's system. In the months after the shooting, the Pineville Police Department conducted an internal review. The SBI handled the criminal investigation. In June, DA Spencer Merriweather announced that no charges would be filed. In a public letter, he wrote, "The available evidence in this case leaves the state wholly unlikely to prove that Officer McClure did not act in defense of himself or others. In short, the shooting was ruled justified." But not everyone agreed. Some witnesses said Colton looked dazed or intoxicated, not aggressive. Others said he was trying to explain himself. Family members questioned why force was used so quickly. Why not a taser? Why not wait for backup? Police say McClure had reason to believe the man was armed and dangerous. They say he followed protocol. But in today's climate, every police shooting, especially one caught on camera, raises deeper questions about mental health, about de-escalation, about how fast life can end when fear, confusion, and authority collide. Colton was 24. Tavern staff said he was a regular who didn't cause trouble, but something changed that day. Officer Soto has since returned to duty. The department has not confirmed whether McClure has. Their internal review has not been made public. No lawsuits have been filed. No new evidence has surfaced. But in that parking lot, the signs remain: faint outlines, scorched pavement, and a few faded flowers. It lasted only seconds, but for Colton's family, that moment doesn't pass. The 911 call, the gun, the confusion. Or was it? One side of the story sees an armed man, possibly high, ignoring commands. The other sees a disoriented man walking toward help and getting killed before he could speak. Maybe the truth is somewhere in the middle, but the result is the same: 2 bullets, 1 dead man, and a long list of questions that may never be answered. They had 2 kids, a large home in Florida, and from the outside, a relatively quiet life. But by Sunday night, that illusion was shattered.
I did it with a gun. A family member is gonna come and be with them. I already told my family member to take care of them because I know I'm gonna go to jail. I wish I could go back in time, but I can't. I am so sorry. I don't know why this life is so hard.
Her 15-year-old son was right there when the first shot was fired. Cassandra tried to run, but she never made it past the front porch. Rogelio Prestel didn't flee. He picked up the phone and confessed. Deputies arrived within minutes. They found the shooter waiting, and Cassandra's body on the porch. Their 9-year-old daughter was still inside. Their teenage son had seen everything. Rogelio told investigators exactly what he did and why. He'd spent months convinced Cassandra was cheating, that she'd grown distant, that she was spending too much time on her phone. She had asked for a divorce 2 months earlier. That Sunday night, he confronted her. He demanded she unlock her phone and show him her bank account, certain she was sending money to someone she'd met online. Their son was in the room, pleading with her to cooperate. Deputies say Cassandra tried to get away, but Rogelio opened fire. He kept shooting until the gun was empty and she had collapsed on the front porch. His son later told investigators the gunshots were so loud they made his ears hurt. Afterward, Rogelio called his brother. That phone call may have saved lives. His brother talked him down and convinced him to call 911 instead of taking his own life. Charlotte County Sheriff called it one of the most devastating scenes his team had ever encountered, not just because of the violence, but because of the children. In the days that followed, Cassandra's family spoke through tears. Her brother sat in court, just feet from the man they once called family. One of them remembered a conversation Rogelio had with him just weeks earlier where he said, "If I'm not with her, I can't be with anybody." It was more than jealousy. It was a warning, one no one imagined would be carried out. Her father said she was the heart of their family. Her brother described her as a protector, someone who always showed up. Now, the family is raising money to give her the funeral she deserves, and her children are left trying to make sense of what happened. Rogelio Prestel is charged with second-degree murder. A judge has denied him bail and ordered he have no contact with his children or in-laws. Prosecutors say the evidence is overwhelming, from the scene itself to the confession Rogelio gave to dispatchers and detectives. He remains in the Charlotte County Jail awaiting trial. She was the babysitter, a roommate, a trusted friend. Now she's accused of murdering the child she was meant to protect. The message was scrawled on the wall in blood. "Everyone who played me is cursed." 3-year-old Jornai Ross never made it out of the apartment.
Medical.
I need medical. I need
Stay on the line for medical.
my baby.
Stay on the line for medical. Sir, I need you to tell me what happened.
Oh, my baby is not breathing. My baby is all over the bed. She's little crazy girl to cut my baby up.
Hello, 911. Do you need police, fire, or medical?
Please, police. Somebody, my baby, I don't know what happened. My child's father said that he left somebody to watch my baby, and then I don't know what happened.
Okay. What did he tell you?
He couldn't really say anything. He just said that he had said that the ambulance and everything was there, and that she got done. I told him that, ma'am. I told him don't bring nobody around my child that I don't.
When the caller, Jeremy Ross, left for work that evening, nothing seemed unusual. He lived in the Las Vegas apartment with his young daughter, Jormay, and 41-year-old Marquetta Phillips. She had been the little girl's babysitter and at times, Jeremy's girlfriend. She often watched Jormay when he was working overnight shifts. When he opened the door that morning, it was the start of every parent's worst nightmare. Marquetta was on the kitchen floor, covered in blood and surrounded by knives. Jeremy ran to look for his daughter and found her in a bedroom, unresponsive. When officers got there a few minutes later, Jormay was still alive but in critical condition. Paramedics tried to save her, but she was pronounced dead shortly after at the hospital. By that time, the babysitter had already fled on foot. Police searched the area and found her about 90 minutes later in a nearby parking lot. She had blood on her hands and refused to cooperate, so officers used a stun gun to take her into custody. Meanwhile, inside the apartment, investigators found several knives and scissors, along with handwritten notes scattered through the hallway. Some of them said things like, "See what happens when you mess with people's lives, and now we both have nothing." In the bedroom, there was one final message written on the wall in what appeared to be blood. During questioning, Marquetta admitted she had stabbed Jormay. She said she had snapped and wanted to hurt the child's father, but didn't explain further. Jeremy said he had no prior warning signs that the babysitter was capable of such violence. They had been living together for about a year. In the days that followed, Jormay's mother shared memories of her daughter. She described her as a bright, loving child who was on the autism spectrum and nonverbal, but loved music and brought joy to everyone around her. Jormay would have turned 4 that summer. Marquetta Phillips has been charged with open murder. She's being held without bail while awaiting her next court hearing. Police have not said whether she had any history of violence or mental illness. The investigation is still ongoing. She met him online. It started like it always does. Casual messages, a little flirting, some talk about meeting up. He seemed normal, charming even. So when they agreed to hang out in person, she wasn't nervous, just curious. That night on January 18th, she got in his car outside a Motel 6 on East Adamo Drive in Tampa, Florida. They sat there for a while talking. Everything felt fine. He made her laugh. She thought he was kind. And then, without warning, he reached into the center console and pulled out a gun.
And then he literally pulls a gun out of the middle console and he's like, "Give me everything you got." He puts it to my head and he starts taking everything out of my pockets. He took my phone, my car keys, my watch. He took everything. He was like, "I know you have money. I know you have money." And he pulled my room key out and he was like, "Oh, so you're at the Motel 6. And I'm like, yeah. So he brought me here and he was like, "You're going to go upstairs." He put me on the phone and muted it. And was like, "You're going to go upstairs. You're going to get all the money you have." Because I told him I had a boyfriend in the room. And when I got upstairs, I clicked over and called 911.
She had 2 phones. He didn't know that. One was still in the car. The other was in her pocket.
911, do you need police, fire, or medical?
I need police at 9942 East Adamo right now. 9942 East Adamo.
Is it the house apartment or mobile home?
It's a hotel, the Motel 6. Please, I need somebody here right now.
What room number are you in?
I'm outside. This guy, he basically just kidnapped me and he put a gun to my head and he robbed everything. And I have him on the phone right now because I told him I was running to my room to get all my money. Where are the police?
I have a lot of people coming right now, okay? I just need you to stay on the phone with me and tell me where you're at and if you see him again, okay? I understand. I don't want you to put yourself in any danger, though, okay? I want you to keep yourself as safe as possible, okay? I understand.
I see him walking. I think I see him.
Ma'am, I want you to stay quiet then, okay?
I see the police.
He was coming up the stairs, heading toward her, but she'd already told him the wrong room number. She stood frozen in the hallway, holding her breath, praying the police would arrive first. And they did. Deputies from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office got there fast. The suspect was already gone, but not far. He had her other phone in his car, and it was still active. Using her Find My app, deputies tracked the signal in real time. They alerted other units. Florida Highway Patrol joined the search. When they spotted the suspect's vehicle, they tried to pull him over. He didn't stop. Instead, he led officers on a high-speed chase through Tampa streets. It ended when he crashed into another car, someone completely unrelated to the case. Deputies pulled the driver from the vehicle and placed him under arrest. Convicted felon, 26-year-old Elijah Silva El-Shabazz, now faces a long list of new charges including armed kidnapping, robbery with a firearm, trafficking in fentanyl, fleeing to elude, and more. In total, he racked up 11 separate counts, and they weren't minor. Police also found drugs and a firearm in the car. They believe he targeted the victim deliberately. The entire thing was premeditated, that he lured her in by pretending to be someone else, just another friendly guy looking to connect. The body cam footage from that night shows the aftermath. The woman is standing outside the motel, breathing hard, trying to explain what just happened. She never once says she's proud of herself, but she should be. Her quick thinking didn't just save her own life. It likely prevented something worse. She stayed calm under pressure, used what resources she had, and trusted that someone would come for her. And they did. El-Shabazz is still awaiting trial. He's pleaded not guilty, but even without a conviction yet, the evidence from that night is hard to dispute. The 911 call, the body cam footage, the location tracking. Now the courts will decide what happens next. But thanks to one woman's presence of mind and a dispatcher who listened, there's no doubt who owns this story. She does. It's just before 3 p.m. on a quiet Sunday in Deer Park, Ohio. Inside a small garage at the back of a Glenway Avenue home, something has gone horribly wrong. A 28-year-old woman is slumped behind the wheel of a car, unconscious, foaming at the mouth. In the passenger seat beside her is a 12-year-old boy. He's been shot in the head. The man who lives there, her boyfriend, runs back inside and dials 911.
Patients are going to be located in the garage, which is in the back of the apartment.
Yes, I need an EMS immediately. She just shot her son, and she is overdosed.
When officers arrive, they find both victims in critical condition. The boy is barely clinging to life. The woman, still unconscious, is breathing but unresponsive. Medics rush both to the hospital. That woman is identified as Briasha Stroud, a Deer Park resident and the boy's mother. At first, it wasn't clear what happened or why. But as the investigation unfolds, the story begins to take shape.
Where is he shot?
In the head.
Focus on him. Do you have a clean cloth? Can you apply pressure directly over that wound?
I don't have a clean. You want me to go grab a clean cloth?
Whatever you have, just start to apply pressure directly over that wound.
Police believe Briasha shot her son inside the car, then turned the weapon on herself. They find no signs of a struggle, no evidence of forced entry, just a closed garage and a nearly silent scene. They also note something else, signs of a possible overdose. In one of the calls, the boyfriend tells dispatch she's foaming at the mouth. He says he didn't hear a gunshot. He'd been inside the house, but when he walked out to the garage, he found both of them there.
She's unconscious. I don't know if she took pills or what. She's foaming at the mouth. Oh my God.
How is he doing? Is he still breathing?
Yes.
It's a disturbing scenario, and in the early hours of the investigation, nearly everything is still unclear, including motive. By the following week, Briasha is formally charged. A grand jury indicts her on 1 count of attempted murder and 2 counts of felonious assault. Prosecutors confirm they believe she pulled the trigger. Court records do not list any prior violent history, and publicly available statements don't reveal any warnings or reports made ahead of the shooting. But police described the case as a domestic situation, and they say the investigation remains active. The 12-year-old boy's condition has not been publicly updated, but early reports described his injuries as critical. The case has shaken the small Deer Park community. Neighbors say they never expected something like this to happen on their street. And now, as Briasha Stroud prepares to face trial, the question is no longer just what happened, but why? Why did a quiet Sunday end with a mother and son found shot in a closed garage? And what led up to those final moments inside a parked car, just steps from the safety of home? Telvin Osborne and Hannah Cobb had been together for years, on and off, with kids, with history, and with more than a few fights. That night, they went out drinking, music, clubs, loud energy. But by the time they got home, the tension between them had already started to boil. Hours later, Telvin was dead, shot in the chest inside the home they shared, and standing over him was Hannah, the mother of his children, holding the gun.
Please, Telvin, talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. I didn't need this. It was an accident.
911, where's the emergency?
Yes, man. Oh, my God. You're with me. I'm doing it. I'm so sorry. I just want to tell them it was an accident.
Okay, wait, what's the address? What, baby? Breathe. What's the address?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where's the gunshot one? Where's the wound? Okay, hold pressure to it. I need you to hold pressure on it, okay? Is he still breathing?
Yes, ma'am, he is. Yes, ma'am, he is.
Okay. Okay, what's your name? Take a breath for me. Take a breath.
My baby. I didn't. Please, ma'am. Please.
Yes, ma'am. Hello? Can I have your name, ma'am?
Ma'am?
Can I have your name? Okay, are you holding pressure?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You're breathing?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Baby. What did you mean to say? I'm so sorry, baby.
Yes, ma'am, get it out, okay? Just hold pressure, okay?
Please, baby, talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Yes, ma'am, I don't know if he's breathing. He's really going white.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, all you can do right now is just hold pressure, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, how old is he? 30? Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, ma'am.
Baby, please talk to me, baby. Baby, please talk to me. Telvin. Baby, please. Baby, I'm naked, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I don't have any clothes on.
Okay.
I didn't mean to, ma'am. It was an accident. We were taking the chamber. I'm not sorry that. Take me off. I'm so sorry. Oh,
yes, ma'am.
Oh, my God. I don't know what to do.
You have something you had to put clothes on? You don't have any on?
Ma'am, I'm naked. I'm so sorry. I need to put some clothes on.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I understand.
Telvin, baby. No, baby.
But you still need to hold direct pressure to the womb, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Telvin. Telvin, please. Telvin. Please, baby. Please. I'm sorry, Telvin. I didn't mean to say that. Please talk to me, Telvin. Please talk to me, baby.
Okay, ma'am. Someone's on scene, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Where's the weapon?
Yeah, I'll put it away. I don't even know where it's at right now. I just dropped it on.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Make sure you don't have it in your hand, okay? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't. No, ma'am. I don't even know where it's at. I know. Okay, I'll see it, and I'll put it up, okay? It's away. It's on the dresser where officers and everybody can see it. Yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry. You just stuck in the chamber, and I really put it up. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do my thing. It's part of my children. Please, God. Please, God. Please, God. Kelvin, baby, I need you to talk to me, baby. Please. Can you hear me? Say yes. Say yes, baby. Please talk to me, baby. Please, baby. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Baby, please. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to. I need the officers. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and open the door if you can, okay? Yes, ma'am. I'm in my clothes. Yes, ma'am. I understand. Try to grab a shirt or something and just open the door, okay? Yes, ma'am. It's a white truck and a silver Chevy Cruze in the yard. Please. I'm sorry, baby. The white truck and a silver Cruze? A dark gray Chevy Cruze. Gotcha. A white Ford F-150. Please. Kelvin, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry, Could you go to the door right now? Yes, ma'am. I'm there. It's reinforced. They're not here. It's open. There's a white truck and a dark gray Chevy Cruze in the yard. Please. And the door's open. Light's on. Okay, I can go out. The light porch on and the door's open. Please. I'm sorry, ma'am. I swear to God. I'm sorry. Please, God. Please, God. He's not coming. I don't know where he is. Go around. She tell him to go around. Go around, please. Kelvin, baby. Baby, please, God. Come on, baby. Please, baby. Are you on the second entrance closest to Store Mill Road, ma'am? Ma'am? Are you on the entrance closest to 25? Closest to 25? Yes, ma'am. Okay, look, yes, she's close to 25. White Ford F-150 and a Chevy Cruze. Yes, ma'am. Please, I'm so sorry, baby. I didn't mean to. We were just looking at it and it just fucking went off. Baby, please talk to me. Come here. I'm sorry. Okay, ma'am, go ahead and talk to the officer, okay? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, okay. Yes, ma'am, bye-bye.
What followed forced prosecutors and the public to ask an impossible question. Was it a crime or just a tragedy? By the time the deputies arrived at the quiet property, Telvin was barely clinging to life. His girlfriend, 25-year-old Hannah Cobb, applied pressure to the wound. He was rushed to the hospital but pronounced dead not long after. From the start, the details didn't quite add up. In the call, Hannah said the gun accidentally discharged. But within days, Sheriff Alfonso Williams made it clear there was no evidence she was cleaning that gun. Her family said their relationship had always been chaotic, a mix of emotional volatility, occasional violence, and repeated allegations of cheating. That night, Hannah believed Telvin had been talking to another woman. They argued, voices were raised, and then, according to her, things turned physical. At a March court hearing, more pieces of the puzzle emerged. Hannah claimed that the two routinely checked their firearms before bed, something she said they did every night, but the sheriff disputed that explanation. Alcohol was involved, and the shooting, he emphasized, was not being treated as an accident. Surveillance footage from a Ring camera appeared to show the couple arguing outside the home. She told him to leave. He did, for a while, but soon he came back. That's when Hannah says the situation turned threatening. She said he pulled an 8-inch knife and threatened her. Investigators later found that knife where she said it would be. Text messages showed that after being locked out, Telvin had sent Hannah a chilling message. "You'd better hide." She told investigators she tried to get him to calm down, even calling his mother for help. But eventually, according to the prosecution, there was another confrontation, this time inside the home. Hannah said she locked herself in the bathroom. At one point, she even told Telvin she was going to harm herself. But when he broke down the door, she turned and fired one shot. The community of Keysville was stunned. The victim wasn't just a name in a headline. He was a father, a brother, a friend. Photos circulated of him smiling with his children, memories now clouded by grief and confusion. The couple shared 2 kids. Now, their lives would be shaped by tragedy. Initially, Hannah cooperated with law enforcement. She was arrested 2 days after the shooting and charged with felony involuntary manslaughter. At a press conference, Sheriff Williams said the night of drinking followed by a confrontation with a loaded firearm showed a pattern of recklessness. Despite the charge, the case continued to raise questions. In April, prosecutors presented the evidence to a grand jury, who returned a decision: no bill. They declined to indict Hannah, choosing not to move forward with formal charges. It wasn't a declaration of innocence, but rather a legal conclusion. There wasn't enough evidence to prove the shooting met the threshold for criminal charges. Still, the decision sparked strong reactions. Rumors of unrest swirled on social media. The Burke County Sheriff's Office responded swiftly, urging calm and reminding residents that the grand jury process involved a thorough review of the evidence. Meanwhile, Hannah was already out on bond, $25,000 with level 1 monitoring. She had surrendered her firearms as part of the conditions of release. Her attorney, family, and supporters maintained that she had acted in fear, reacting to a situation that had escalated beyond her control. But others saw it differently. They saw a man shot in his own home, a young life taken, and a system they believed didn't fight hard enough for justice. Telvin's family has stayed largely silent in the wake of the grand jury's decision. Those opposing the charges being dropped point to one looming question: why would someone clean their weapon in the middle of such a big argument? She was just 9 years old, upstairs in her room, when the sound of breaking glass woke her. Downstairs, a man had shattered a window and climbed into the kitchen. She didn't scream. She didn't panic. She picked up a phone and called 911.
911 emergency, police or paramedics?
There's someone breaking my house.
What address are you at?
Oh, sorry. My whole family downstairs. Someone.
What address, honey?
Window.
Honey, what address? Hold on, honey. Hi, and how are they trying to get in?
Huh?
How are they trying to get in?
They broke the window already.
Are you guys all inside or outside?
No,
are all of you, are they inside?
Yes.
Okay, how many people are trying to break in?
One.
Male or female?
What is that?
Is the person male or female, honey?
Huh?
Is the person male or female that's trying to break in?
I don't know. I just hear them.
Okay, and where's your family at, honey?
My family's in my house.
Okay, how old are you?
9.
9. Okay, is anyone else inside the house trying to call the police also?
No. Oh, I have a phone.
Okay, and are you guys, is your house a 1-story or a 2-story?
1 story.
1 story?
I have 1 story.
Okay, and do you have your mom and dad there? Can I speak to somebody?
No, my mom and dad are downstairs.
Your what?
Mom and dad are downstairs.
Okay, so your house is a 2-story. So your family's downstairs and you're upstairs?
Yes, please help me.
Is your mom there? Can I speak to your mom or dad?
No, I'm downstairs. I hear them talking downstairs. I don't really know what's going on. I heard the window break.
Okay, are you in a position to tell me what they're saying? Do you hear yelling and screaming or just talking?
Yeah, I heard downstairs. Open up, open the door. And I heard him hitting the door.
Was it a male that was heard screaming?
Martin, do you have litter on?
Okay, honey, is your...
I heard them saying they're over 30.
Okay, over 30s? Okay. Okay.
Are you done? I called the police. Speak to outside. I called the police already. I think he had any weapons. Or I don't know how he got in though.
Okay, honey, is that your mom or somebody talking on the police also?
We have bars on the window too, so I don't. I have kids in the house too. Yes, I push him outside. Yeah. He's running around outside.
Okay, sweetheart, sounds.
I locked the door. From my house, I didn't get near
Sweetheart. Sweetheart, can you hear me?
The door open.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. It sounds like your mom is on the phone with my partner, right?
No, it was my sister on the phone.
Oh, your sister. Okay, your sister's on the phone with my partner, right? Okay, baby, I'm going to hang up with you. Your sister's talking to my partner, and we have officers arriving on scene, okay? Can you hear me? I swear, my partner was talking to your sister, okay? And we have officers arriving. Okay, honey. All right. Good job, okay?
Her father was already face to face with the intruder. The two struggled in the kitchen, but the girl stayed calm on the line, giving dispatchers the address, her voice steady even as chaos unfolded just a floor below. The man, later identified as Jorge Mendoza Diaz, was trying to push her father into the house. Her father fought back with pepper spray, managing to drag him out the front door. Police arrived moments later and arrested Diaz nearby, but they say it was the girl's bravery that made the difference. One officer said she was calm, collected, and gave us everything we needed. Most adults would have panicked. Because of her, help arrived fast, and no one was seriously hurt. It could have ended much worse, but this time a 9-year-old girl stayed calm in the scariest moment of her life and helped protect her entire family.
Hi, police department. Can I help you?
Me and my girlfriend got into an argument and I kind of shot her.
Okay. Where are you?
I'm at...
What was the street? Okay. What did you shoot her with?
an AR-11.
You said an AR-11?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she breathing?
No. I dragged her into the bathtub.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I dragged her into the bathtub.
You dragged her into the bathtub?
Yes, ma'am. I think she's bleeding out.
You think she's bleeding out?
Yeah, I shot her
Where
like,
did you...
near her neck.
You shot her near her neck?
Yes, ma'am.
With an AR-11?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many times did you shoot her?
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Says the gun is on the couch in the living room. Now he's saying he's going to shoot himself.
Okay.
No, he called anonymously on a non-emergency line.
Yeah, we've got officers driving there now.
Okay. He's saying something about a Glock 17. Call taker thinks she definitely heard a gunshot. Is he answering now? Yep. And he went silent and then didn't say anything, and then she heard a gunshot.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna, like I said, I'll stay on the phone with you till the police get there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Police rushed to the scene, but when they arrived, they found nothing. The home had no connection to the caller. In Michigan, the punishment for swatting can be a felony, with sentencing up to 15 years in prison and or a fine of $50,000. But in this case, no one has been arrested or charged. Authorities say swatting calls are often impossible to track because they use a manipulated voice and apps that spoof their location. The police department is working with other state and federal agencies to find ways to track swatting calls, but in this case, they have had no luck yet. Inside a locked psychiatric ward, nurses are under attack. One staff member has already been dragged away. Others are hiding, bleeding, begging dispatch to hurry.
Can't get out there to help.
Okay, do you have
Need
other
help.
staff out there that are
Yes, but
dangerous?
there's not enough of us. There's not enough. Yes.
Okay.
Please send them. Please send them.
Yes, we'll send the police. Can you remove the nurses to get to a safe place, or the staff to get to a safe place? I mean, they're trying to de-escalate the situation. Okay. Is it working? Not really.
No! Get out!
I'll go down and meet them. Yeah, we're okay.
Okay, because they were saying that the kids were still out in the hallway. That they
Yeah,
were
we got everything.
secure.
We've got everything under control now. But I'll come down and talk to the officers downstairs.
Okay, they're saying that the police can't come in at all. That's what your all security is saying.
They are not allowing us to come inside to assist them because of our weapons.
They're trying to bust in the nurses station again.
It's just after 8:30 p.m. in Louisville, Kentucky. Inside one of the city's largest mental health facilities, the unit has descended into chaos. With too few staff on duty, at least 15 juveniles are now fighting, and the nurses caught in the middle say they might not make it out. Police race to the scene, but when they arrive, they're stopped at the front door. Hospital security won't let them in. The explanation stuns dispatchers, and there was no drop box or lockup location for officers to secure their weapons. Eventually, the situation is brought under control, but not by police. Hospital staff manage to contain the violence themselves. Several employees are treated at local emergency rooms, and in the days that followed, more called out sick, citing safety concerns. 12 days later, the hospital CEO submitted her resignation, allegedly unrelated to this incident. But for many nurses, that night marked a tipping point. Peace Hospital is no stranger to pressure. The 363-bed psychiatric facility treats children, adolescents, and adults, including those experiencing severe mental health crises. But insiders say it's stretched thin. Too few staff, too many high-risk patients, and a security setup that can't always keep up. This wasn't the first time emergency services were called to a Louisville hospital because a nurse had been attacked. And just 1 month later, police were sent to Jewish Hospital, where a nurse had reportedly been stabbed by a patient while leaving her shift. In April, another nurse was choked, thrown to the ground, and hit at U of L Hospital's downtown campus. The patient was angry about a delayed discharge. Over the last 12 months, police have logged dozens of assault calls at local hospitals and the surrounding parking garages. Norton Hospital reported 17, Jewish logged 10. U of L Hospital's garage alone had 28. But experts say that's just what gets reported. Multiple nurses from U of L and Norton told local reporters they've been physically assaulted on shift. Others described being followed to their cars. One nurse said she was terminated after intervening during a violent incident, because according to her employer, a physician hadn't screened the patient first. In the meantime, the violence continues, even without consequences. To date, no patients have been charged in connection to the March incident. No official report was taken by police. The event, at least on paper, barely exists. She's crawling across the lawn, barely conscious. Then someone opens fire.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you to Cab. Hello, caller.
You're welcome. Hi.
Do you need police, fire, EMS?
Actually, both. If you could send both. There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house. And
What's your name?
I'm sorry, what is my name?
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding guns in the air, and then it's like I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. Girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. Um, and then they started shooting. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing they're doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing
How
the
many shots
area.
were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
Okay.
So I believe the girl is hurt,
And they're
that's why
coming from.
that's that. Yes, and the girl is hurt because she was like bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere.
Do you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away, and they're holding her. She's being held hostage, like she's trying to. They brought her. The guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked, and then he was fighting her outside. And then there was another commotion. She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door, literally fighting. She's trying to get out. He's refusing to let her out. And it's like 7 guys in the house. There's also a child in danger as well because she has a baby.
Okay, you said the female is naked.
Yeah, she's naked and she's bleeding profusely from her head.
Can you give me a description of the male?
The male is like has like a caramel complexion, low haircut.
Is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black and he drives.
What color shirt and pants do he have on?
Blue, regular blue jeans and like a regular like t-shirt. I'm not sure. I didn't really get the. Okay, I'm not sure if it was blue or black.
Okay. And what about the female?
She's light skinned and she has black hair. She's probably about 5'3", 130 pounds.
Give me one moment. Let me get EMS on the line.
You have reached Grady EMS. Do not hang
Hello,
up.
ma'am. Can you tell me what they're doing right now?
Right now they're still battling. She's trying to get out, and the person is refusing to let her get out.
I call her and let her know what happened.
Hello.
Well, before I get into that, is this a business house or an apartment?
This is a house, and I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. It's like 7 guys in the house, and they all have guns. You guys need to hurry and get here before she doesn't make it.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her. What's the phone number you're calling from? Exactly what happened?
There's a situation going on in this house. There's 7 guys that live here, and they're basically, I'm not sure if they're running some type of. This individual, she's a 5'2", light-skinned female, black hair. She ran outside naked, bleeding from her face. She tried to get away. She was dragged back into the house, and they're holding her hostage. And then there was a baby involved. So this situation is really serious, and he's punching her. If you guys don't get her, she's going to be really hurt.
Ma'am, are you with the patient now?
No, I'm a neighborhood watch. I'm just literally a neighborhood watch. I'm not in the house.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, no problem. About how old do you think she is?
She has to be about she looks a little underage, but I don't want to say that. Looks can be deceiving. So she's roughly, let's just say between 18 and 21. Somewhere between that.
Is she awake?
What do you mean is she awake? He's beating her bloody.
Conscious?
He's beating her bloody. He's dragged her back in the house.
Is she breathing?
Ma'am, he dragged her back in the house.
Okay, I understand that. I'm going to ask you some more questions. I understand you're not able to see what exactly is going on now, but just answer the questions to the best of your ability. Were any weapons involved?
Everyone in the house has weapons. The 7 guys that live there, they're roommates or something like that. I don't know if all 7 lives there, but it's typically about the same amount that's there every day.
Okay. Is there any serious bleeding?
She's bleeding from her face, like The whole front of her face, she's bleeding profusely. And then there's a child involved.
Okay, is she responding normally?
Are you serious, ma'am?
Yes, I'm serious. I need to know for the paramedics if she's completely alert.
How can I assess if she is alert if I just told you they dragged her back in the house?
So like I've asked earlier, just answer to the best of your ability.
She was breathing when she was outside trying to get away.
Hello, caller. If you don't know, you can just say unknown. That'll suffice.
Okay.
Is she having any difficulty breathing?
I don't know.
Thank you for that. Atlanta's not requesting for fire to go out there.
Okay, we do have PD started to this location. 2 officers are en route.
I'm clear on 2 officers en route. Thank you.
All right, Atlanta is disconnecting. All right, thank you, caller.
Within minutes, patrol units raced onto the scene. What they find sparks a high-profile investigation and a wave of speculation. When officers knocked at the front door, a man opened it, met their eyes, and closed it again without saying a word. Deputies moved quickly to set up a perimeter around the house. A few minutes later, 2 men slipped out through the back. One of them turned and ran back inside. The man who kept running was Kenneth Bailey, better known at Atlanta's rap scene as Young Scooter. He took off through neighboring yards, leaping fences as officers followed. Somewhere in the scramble, he badly injured his leg. The rapper, a fixture of the city's trap music community, with ties to artists like Future, Waka Flocka Flame, and Young Thug, had just turned 39 that day, March 28, 2025. Officers found him collapsed on the ground. They didn't fire their weapons. Instead, they tried to stabilize him until paramedics arrived. Young Scooter was rushed to Grady Memorial's Marcus Trauma Center, but doctors couldn't save him. By nightfall, he was dead. At a press conference the next day, police confirmed that the 911 call reported a female being dragged back into the home and that shots had allegedly been fired. But when officers arrived, they found no evidence of a gunfight. No weapon was recovered. The medical examiner ruled Bailey's death an accident. He'd suffered a deep wound to his right thigh, not from a bullet, but from wooden fencing or debris. The conclusion: he was hurt while jumping a fence. No shots were fired. No force was used by police. But not everyone believed that. When the autopsy results were made public, the hip-hop community responded with shock and grief. Young Thug posted about Street's death, and Future shared a tribute of his own expressing support and heartbreak. Scooter's son, Kenneth Edward Rashad Bailey Jr., was more direct, posting a scathing message on Instagram, blaming the Atlanta Police Department. In response, police released a public statement and shared an accuracy alert. The department confirmed again that no officers discharged a weapon, and that the cause of death was consistent with a leg injury, not a gunshot. The woman who called 911, Demetria Spence, a reality TV personality also known as Demi Blanco, was later arrested and charged with transmitting a false public alarm. Investigators said she wasn't at the scene and that the call appeared to be a hoax. She later addressed the public on Instagram, claiming she was being unfairly treated on social media, but provided no further explanation about the call. As of now, the woman she described has never been found. Police have not confirmed who, if anyone, was assaulted inside the house, and the investigation into the events leading up to Scooter's death remains open. What's clear is this: young Scooter died from blood loss. The police say it happened while he was fleeing. His friends and family aren't so sure. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation is now involved in the case. Detectives continue reviewing body cam footage, statements, and phone records. No other arrests have been made. He's trapped in 40,000 pounds of steel, and the only thing keeping him alive is gravity's hesitation.
Hello, this is 911.
Hey guys, please help me. I'm about to fall down from the bridge.
Where are you?
Southbound 75, mile marker, 136, southbound 65.
You're at 136 on 65?
Louisville.
You're right past the bridge?
Yes. I'm just hanging out over the bridge. I don't want to die.
Okay, so you're on 65 South, and you said that you are...
I'm up to 136.
136 on 65 South? Okay. And you said your vehicle's hanging over?
Yeah, it's a semi-truck with a trailer. It just swerved around the highway.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
All right, we're getting someone out there. Okay, what's your name?
I can't... I'm even afraid to move in the truck right now. I'm just...
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Is it just the cab hanging over?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
Okay. I'm just looking at the ground right now.
Okay.
From the driver's side.
All right, we're getting them headed that way, okay? Just stay very still for me.
I'm not even moving.
Okay.
Please help me.
They're coming, okay? We've got everyone coming to you.
Can you please stay on the phone?
Yeah, I've got you.
Maybe
Stay on the
my
phone.
last call.
You're okay.
Oh, my God. This happened in a second.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
All right, we've got everyone coming.
I don't want to die.
What are you carrying?
DHL packages.
Okay. And you said you just went over the bridge, correct, on 65?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we've got everyone coming to you, okay? You said it's just your cab hanging over? Do you feel any other parts?
I just see the road.
You just see the road? Okay.
Down beneath me.
Okay.
That's all I can see.
All right, we've got everyone coming, okay?
I don't even know how I'm supposed to get out of here.
They're going to get you out, okay? They know what to do. As soon as the fire department gets there, they know what to do, okay?
Can you please stay with me?
I'm here, okay? They're coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How long?
I'm trying to see where they're coming from. I'm trying to get... The fire department's probably going to get there first. They're going to evaluate the situation, and then they're going to get you out, okay?
I think someone's here trying to do something.
Okay. Yeah, you may not be able to see anyone yet. Definitely if your truck is face down. We've got police car. We've got a lot of people coming to you, okay? Just hang in there. They're going to get you out.
Please, how long?
I'm trying to see. I'm going to ask the supervisor. Give me 1 second, okay? They're coming.
Oh, my God, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
You're okay. You don't have to be sorry.
Okay. Oh, my God. Do you think a person can die from falling over, from the second floor or third floor? What floor is this?
What is it? I'm sorry?
You said you're at...
Are you over top of a building, or do you just see a road?
On the bridge.
You're on the bridge, but you see road, you don't see water, right?
Is it a house?
No water.
Just the bridge. Okay. Let me see where the fire department is. We've got everyone coming, okay? Okay, I just spoke to the supervisor. They're all coming, lights and sirens, okay?
How long?
They didn't give me like a time frame. They're just coming lights and sirens. It looks like you might hear them pass you on the other side, and then they're gonna have to turn around and get to you, okay? So it looks like we got one on the other side of the highway, and then they're gonna turn around and come to you, okay?
Oh my God! I really gotta die tonight.
They're gonna get you out. You're gonna be okay. Okay.
Is it even possible? You don't know. You just.
I mean, I know they can get you out. They've done it before.
You're just trying to calm me down.
This happened about, I'm gonna say like a year and a half ago as well, and they got the person out. I'm still here. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nothing is working. Truck is shut. Can't even open the windows.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my God. Do you think someone's here already?
I feel like they should be there, yeah. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, it looks like we've got a couple fire departments on scene right now.
If they can hook this truck and hold on to it, I'll be able to jump off it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear the siren. Oh my God. It's just such a relief.
Okay, I understand. And you were continuing on 65 South, correct, all the way down through town? You weren't taking no exit or anything?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's on the highway.
Okay. Because I know right there's like a lot of interstates that you could possibly get on, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the sirens are getting closer.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like we've got One on scene right now up there, and then we have another one. They're going to They have to go to Indiana to turn around right at that first exit.
Okay.
So they're coming to you. Yeah, it looks like we have a lot of officers on scene, and we have a couple fire departments. Okay. They have to evaluate pretty fast and try to figure out how to get you out. Okay.
Okay. Are they telling you something? Any updates?
I haven't gotten any updates yet. I'm trying to. Let me see if I can get any update for you. Okay.
I could see my right side. I could jump off the truck. I don't know. How am I hanging low?
I understand. All right, I just wrote in there to see if they can give me an update, okay?
Please. I mean, I can hear someone doing something.
Yeah.
Please don't let me die.
They're going to get you out, okay? Okay, so we just got an update. PD and fire on scene. They're working on accessing and blocking the traffic to get you out, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, we've got a lot of units there, okay?
Please just stop moving.
Do you feel injured at all, like right now? Just panicking?
I'm not injured.
You're not injured right now?
I'm fine.
Okay.
It's just the fear.
It's a fear. I understand. If I get any other update, okay, I've got in here for them to keep updating me. I'll let you know, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't see anything.
I know. Yeah.
What are they doing?
I'm trying to see here.
Please.
Did your truck like jackknife and then like you hit the guardrail and it went over?
Yeah, it's jackknifed.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. It took me a second to realize.
Okay.
If I don't survive, can you just leave the recording to my family too?
Yeah, they're gonna get you out, okay? We've got so many people there, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I can see we've got like 10 fire trucks up there, okay?
It's hard to pull the truck. It's on my truck, you know?
Yeah, it looks like. So like we have like cameras that we can like see the road. I don't know if you know like the fire trucks where they like lift the thing up and like someone can like rappel down from there. Do you know what I'm talking about? Not really. All right, they've got all the roads shut down, okay, around you. So that's good progress. That's good progress, okay?
Thank you.
I know you're looking like straight down, but we've got like people all around your truck, okay? Like I can see on camera there's at least 20 people around your truck.
I'm on the phone. Okay, hold on. Someone's calling me. 1 second.
Okay. You can go in and answer it.
Just after 9:45 a.m. in Louisville, Kentucky, a semi-truck crashes through the guardrail on the Kennedy Bridge. The cab jackknifed, smashed into the barrier, and didn't stop. Instead, it pitched forward, nose first, and hung over the edge, suspended nearly 20 feet above the highways below. The dispatcher who answers is Martina Woner, a 3-year veteran of Louisville Metro Safe. As the call unfolds, it becomes clear this isn't just a technical rescue. It's a psychological one, too. Woner stays calm as the driver voices his panic and disbelief. Around her, other dispatchers are flooded with calls from passing drivers, but she stays focused. Crews from Louisville Fire arrive quickly. They shut down the bridge and set up a high point rope system. The same team that responded to a similar rescue on the Clark Memorial Bridge in 2024 is here again, this time on I-65. On traffic cameras, you can see the precision of the operation. A firefighter is lowered midair, suspended above 4 lanes of highway, as he descends towards the dangling cab. The driver can't see what's happening from inside. He can only wait and hope. Then, a harness, a hand, a secure line. Moments later, he's pulled to safety. No major injuries, just a rescue that could have ended very differently. After the call, Woner steps away from her desk for 5 minutes. Then she puts her headset back on and takes the next emergency. Officials praise the coordination of dispatch, police, EMS, and fire. Mayor Craig Greenberg said his office is working with the State Transportation Department to explore new safety measures for that stretch of interstate. The driver's name hasn't been released, but the people who answered on the phone and on the bridge will remember him. So will we. Three masked men break into a home in broad daylight. Minutes later, one of them is dead, and the others have vanished.
Hi, somebody just broke in my house. My son shot somebody. He's laying dead in my floor.
What's your address? And your son just shot somebody that broke in your house?
Yes, he said there was 3 people. He was asleep. There was 3 people, and he's laying in my hallway floor. Yes, ma'am.
Does your son still have the gun?
Yeah, but the dude in my house has a gun too, laying right next to him.
Are they still arguing?
No, he's talking to his brother. He just got here to see what was going on. Our neighbor called.
Did they leave? Did they run out?
Yeah, the other 2 did.
Okay. Were they white males or black males, and what are they wearing?
Black males. Was they all 3 black? All 3 black.
Okay.
And this dude's in all black.
Where did he shoot him?
In his head, I guess.
Okay. All right, we're going to start an ambulance for him, okay?
Okay, I believe he's beyond help, though.
Okay. Does he know who he
Turn
is?
that water off. Our water line's busted, too.
Ma'am, do you know the people?
My son knows them.
Okay. So the two
Somehow.
that ran out of the house, does he know them?
I don't know. Let me ask them. Hey, do you know the other 2 dudes? Oh, they all came in with masks on and rubber gloves.
Okay. Do you know which way they went? Did they get in the vehicle?
Did they get in the car? They ran out our back door, and so we don't know.
And then you don't know which way they went from there?
No, I don't. They kicked in our back door.
And they had guns also?
Yeah, the dude's gun's in there on the floor. He's got rubber gloves on. He's dressed in all black.
Don't touch it, okay?
No, trust me, I'm not.
He injured?
Was you injured? He said he don't think so. His adrenaline's just rushing.
Yeah, I understand. So we've got an ambulance on the way for the...
Okay.
And he's not moving or trying to get access to his...
No, he's...
Okay.
No, he's...
Okay, listen to me. This is important. I want you to tell your son to put his gun up so that when the officer is there, he does not have it in his hands or anywhere near him.
Okay.
Can you tell him to do that?
You got to take your clip out of your gun and set it down on the porch so when the police get here, they know that you're okay. You ain't armed. Okay, he's taking the clip out and setting it on the porch.
Okay. Can you ask him if he knows what type of vehicle they left in or anything else?
Watch out. He couldn't tell. They just ran out the back door. He couldn't tell. We got a big backyard.
Did they say anything?
Did they say anything? Did they say anything?
Does he maybe...
Hold on, I'm going to let you talk to him. Hold on.
Let me talk to him.
Hello?
Hey, do you have any idea who it was?
I know one of them. They was, like, we used to all go to school, but the one that I know is in her dead.
Is he breathing at all, the person that's in the hallway?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. And you don't know who he is?
Yeah, I know who he is. His name,
What happened? Why'd they come there today?
I don't know.
Do you know the other 2 at all? I know they had masks and gloves, but do you have any idea
No.
who it might be?
It's like, all right, so I'm sitting in my room on my game, and I heard like a loud noise on the back door, so I looked, and I didn't see nothing. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to play the game. Probably something fell in the laundry room or something, because we got stuff piled up in the laundry room.
Okay.
And then I hear it again, but this time the door swing open, and I see somebody aiming his pistol. So I cock my pistol back and instantly start shooting.
Okay. So did they actually shoot at you?
Yes, they shot at me. He got shell casings in here by his body. It's 5 shell casings right here by his body. 6.
Okay.
7. 1 on his body, 1 by the gun, and 4 right here.
You put your gun up, right?
Yeah, I set my gun on the front porch and I took one out the head.
Is it just you?
It's me, my mom, and my brother here right now.
So
that's all I. It was just probably one bigger dude. That's all I know.
Okay. And you didn't
That's all
see
I
a
know.
vehicle or hear a vehicle pull up or anything like that?
No, they ran out the back door. We got a back gate. They had to run forward to a vehicle.
And they both had guns in their hands. Still, right?
Mama, move!
Okay. So you said they're wearing all black?
Yes.
And they had rubber gloves on and masks?
Yes, they had everything to rob somebody. That's what they had.
Okay. And what type of guns did they have?
They got a gun right here behind y'all. Pull up, y'all will see everything. I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over, man.
Okay.
It's too hot. I can't breathe.
All right. Well, just you try to stay calm for us, and they're on the way, okay?
Yeah, they just pulled up.
It's just after 1:45 p.m. on a quiet Tuesday in Evansville, Indiana. A homeowner's son has just pulled the trigger, shooting one of the intruders. By the time police arrive, the body is still on the ground, and 2 suspects are gone. The man killed is 22-year-old Mackay Anthony Maxwell. Investigators found a gun next to his body and a pair of glasses left behind. Those glasses would later help ID one of the suspects. As word spread, neighbors gathered. Some said they saw 3 men near the house before the gunfire. Others are stunned it happened in broad daylight. One neighbor put it bluntly, saying, "It didn't go well for the robbers." Police later confirmed the homeowner's son is 22-year-old Cameron Thomas. His brother Christian Thomas is also at the scene when investigators arrive. During the search, police uncover evidence of narcotics activity in the home, an AK-style rifle, bags of marijuana, and THC vape pens. Christian admits to moving the drugs and the gun out of the house after learning about the shooting. He won't say whether he was dealing, but both brothers are arrested on drug charges. Then the arrests start rolling in. The glasses found on the scene belonged to 21-year-old Jalen Drone, who was picked up first. The next day, 22-year-old Clifton Carter turns himself in. Both men are charged with felony burglary and murder. Not because they pulled the trigger, but because of Indiana's felony murder rule. Under that law, if someone dies during the commission of a violent felony like burglary, everyone involved can be held responsible. What began as a home invasion becomes a complicated legal case involving self-defense, state gun laws, and unresolved questions about why the suspects targeted the house in the first place. Police say the investigation is ongoing. Cameron, the shooter, has been cooperative. He told officers he feared for his life. Whether he'll face additional charges remains to be seen. A DoorDash driver finishes a food delivery. 2 minutes later, a 15-year-old is shot dead. The shooter stays behind and says it was self-defense.
Charlotte 911, do you need police, fire, or medic?
Police, we had shots fired in front of our house.
All right,
Yeah.
sir. May I have an address, please, sir?
It's right in front of Harris Teeter on 6th Street.
All right, sir. Repeat that address again, please, for verification.
Okay, the front of the building is, but the shots were fired right in front of Harris Teeter, which is on 6th and Pine. They took shots.
And how many shots did you hear?
I heard 3, possibly 4. Yeah.
How long ago did you hear the last shot?
About 3 minutes ago. It's just my son just ran in the house. I mean, there's security down in Harris Teeter. We're not going to go outside and check it out though.
I didn't say go check it out, sir.
Okay.
And did you see anybody running away or asking for help, sir?
Like a dude in like a vest, he was like standing right there, and he started like walking away. So somebody shot out there. Yeah. Okay. So he saw somebody get shot.
But did he see a description of him? Did he see the person leaving the scene?
I just parked and I heard it and I sprinted away.
All right, sir. Did you see a description of the vehicle?
There was no vehicle I could see.
All right, sir. And did you want to speak to police whenever they came out?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go out inside and talk to them.
Did you want to speak to police whenever they came out, sir?
Yes, we will talk to them.
And I do have to ask you these questions, sir, for officer safety. Does anybody have any weapons? Do you have any weapons?
No.
Anybody under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
No.
All right.
I hear them coming.
All right, sir. I have North Poplar Street, correct?
That's correct.
All right, sir. I have that call incident for service and police to be dispatched as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you.
The first 2 voices are neighbors, just blocks apart. They've heard something, but no one's sure what. Fireworks? Gunshots? A scuffle in the street? Then comes a third report. This time, someone sees it. A man, silver handgun, walking slowly beside a red van.
Charlotte 912, do you need police,
Yeah,
fire, or medic?
Police, please.
Where do you need police at?
West 7th Street?
You said West 7th Street, correct?
Yes.
Is there an apartment number?
We don't need anyone to our apartment specifically, but there is a guy with a gun who's like firing it right outside of our condo complex.
Okay, does anyone need
on
medical
7th
attention?
Street. We weren't sure. We're trying to stay away from the windows. We just saw him with the gun outside the window, and then we like went into a different room. We don't know if he shot anyone.
And you just firing rounds?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Oh, we hear
And this is
sirens
on
now.
West 7th Street?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's no apartment associated, just in...
Yeah, it's on the street. I don't know he was near. Yeah, there's sirens now.
And so unknown if he was like shooting at anyone or any...
Yeah, we're not sure.
Okay. And then did you get a description of him? Is he white, black, Asian, or Hispanic?
Did you see anything about him? Like any description?
He was like outside of a red van. So he was walking alongside of it.
He was walking alongside a red van. Do you know what he was wearing or anything? Bigger black suit, silver gun, silver handgun.
Okay, and you said it was a heavy-set black male, correct?
Yes.
Could you see what he was wearing?
Do you know what he was wearing? Do you remember? Please step away from the windows. Get away from the windows.
Yeah, don't put yourself in any harm's way.
Get away. Oh my God, sorry.
That's okay. It's okay if anything I ask you, you're more than welcome to say you don't know. Do you not know the clothing description?
What was he wearing? You know?
I think he had a hat on, dark clothes.
Yeah, a hat and dark clothes.
And you don't know the color of him?
Do you know the actual color of what he was wearing, or you just know it was dark?
No, it's dark.
It was
Dark
just
clothing?
dark.
Okay. And then do you know what direction he was walking in?
What direction was he going? Towards the park or away?
He was walking towards the car.
Where was the car?
The car is right there, like where it is right now.
I don't know where it is. I didn't see it. What direction? Was he going towards Graham, or was he going towards the park?
He was slowly walking towards the car. He like picked up the gun off the ground and was walking towards the car.
Where was the car? What direction was that?
Right where it is on 7th Street.
I don't know where the car is. I haven't seen it. That's 7th Street.
Yeah.
So he was walking what direction?
He was walking like super slowly towards the car.
I don't know where the car is. So he's on 7th Street.
North on 7th.
Okay, north on 7th Street.
And did you see any other weapons?
Did you see any other weapons? No.
Do you know if there's any drugs or alcohol involved?
No.
So unknown for drugs and alcohol, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like unknown, yeah.
Yeah. Did you want to meet with officers?
I think we're fine. Unless they need this info. I mean, I'm sure that now that
Can
you
they
have
call
the
you
information,
if
they have the
needed?
information. Yeah.
Okay. And you said you heard sirens as well?
Yeah, I see the lights on the street. So they're on 7th Street right now. The police. I
All
think.
right. I do have that call for service center, and we'll get officers out there as soon as possible. Just make sure you're not putting yourself in any harm's way, and if anything else changes or escalates in the meantime, go ahead and give us a call back. Let us know, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Of course. Thank you. Bye.
Yep, bye.
By the time police arrive, 15-year-old Matthias Crockett is already dead. The man who shot him is 27-year-old Keshawn Boyd. He's still on scene, and he tells officers he pulled the trigger when the teen tried to steal his car. Police detain Keshawn and charge him with first-degree murder later that night. According to the official report, the shooter had just dropped off a food order when he saw someone, allegedly the teen, near his vehicle. Matthias, a freshman at West Charlotte High School, was unarmed. His family doesn't deny he may have made a bad choice that day, but they say it didn't warrant a death sentence. Keshawn had no prior criminal record and holds a valid concealed carry permit. His lawyer has argued that the shooting was an act of self-defense, but the family disagrees since he fired 7 shots rather than a warning or holding him for the police. His grandmother, Cheryl Rodd, says the teen had fallen under the influence of the wrong people. The family believes social media may have played a role, warning other parents to stay alert and involved. Keyshawn Boyd has remained in jail without bond since the night of the shooting. In early February, a grand jury returned a formal indictment for first-degree murder. Police say the investigation remains active. It starts with a flash, followed by a wall of noise. A warehouse is burning, people are trapped inside, and something in the darkness is still exploding. It's just after 7:10 p.m. on December 1st, 2022, when the first 911 calls come in.
Orange County Fire Rescue.
27 with a transfer. They don't know the address, but I'm showing them near Central Florida Parkway and Rocket Boulevard.
Oh, no, what's this highway? 901 Central Florida. 901 Central Florida.
I gotcha. Are you calling about the alarm that's going off?
Yes.
Okay, is there any smoke or flames visible?
Yes.
There's smoke in the building?
Yes.
Okay, is everybody out?
901 Central Florida.
I have the address. Is everybody out of the building?
I don't know. I don't know where she is.
Okay, I need you to get out. Are you out of the building?
Yes, I am out of the building. I don't know where she is.
Okay, I understand. Are there flames visible as well or just smoke?
There's smoke, and the fireworks are going off.
The fireworks are going off or the fire alarms?
Yes. They're both.
Okay, there's fireworks in the building?
Yes.
Okay. Is everyone else safe and out of danger that you know of?
Everyone's out of danger for right now.
All right, how many floors are in the building?
Just one.
Okay. And where was she at when you last saw her?
I don't know. I wasn't in the building when it went off.
Okay. All right, just stay on the line with me, okay? Just make sure everybody's out of the building, okay? Is anybody injured?
Yes, there are burns.
Who's burned?
So we have 2 people who are burned right now. No, 3 at least. I saw blood. And we have burns.
Okay, so there's 2 people that are hurt?
3 at least.
3? Okay. And
My
where are you?
number hasn't come out yet.
Okay. All right. And where are you at right now? Are you in front of the building?
I am out of the building. I'm at least 500 feet away.
Okay. All right. Just stay on the line with me. All right. The fire department is already in the way. Just make sure you do not try to put the fire out. Do not carry anything that is on fire. I want you to meet with the first arriving emergency vehicle and inform them if any people or animals are still inside the structure. All right. And where exactly is the smoke coming from? Do you know?
It's coming from our warehouse.
Okay. Do you know exactly where inside?
I don't know. I was not inside when it went off. We just saw all the fireworks go off.
Okay. And the people that are hurt, are they outside with you now?
The ones who are hurt, yes. I'm with one right now. He's on the ground.
Okay. How old is he?
They went over there.
How old is he, sir?
I'm sorry?
How old is he?
How old is the person who's hurt?
Right. Okay. And just to confirm, is he awake?
Yes, he is awake.
And is he breathing?
Yes, he is breathing. He is,
Okay.
he is upright. He is attentive. What is your name?
Okay. And where is he burned?
Where are you hurting? Everywhere. He's hurting everywhere.
Okay.
Is
he burned or is he just hurting?
It seems the outer layer of his skin all burned off.
Okay. Where is that located?
What do you mean?
His whole body is burned? Okay.
His clothes have burned off.
Okay. And the other people that are hurt, how old are they? Okay. And where are they hurt?
There's clothes that are burned off. One had blood coming from the face. They went that way.
Okay.
Right here. Scoot in. I don't want to hurt you. Okay.
Okay. So is this 3 males that are burned?
It is 1 male, 2 females that I saw. My girlfriend's still in there. She's more than likely hurt. I'm trying not to go in there.
Don't go in there. Okay. We're coming as fast as possible. You don't remember where the last time you saw her?
It was like an hour or 2 ago. They were working.
But where was she working?
She was doing a firework. A firework. I'm checking for hot debris. Another firework just exited the building. It's still going off.
Okay.
Oh, I hope you don't.
All right. Just stay calm, okay? They're coming as fast as
Yes.
possible. Just stay calm.
Uh-huh.
Are the
I
doors
know, I
open
just-
at all?
Oh, there's a bay door open at the warehouse.
Okay.
There's a fire. I see there are flares coming out.
Okay.
I think I see. No, that might just be a truck. No, it's just a truck. It's not you guys.
Okay. Just stay
Oh.
calm, all right? They're not too far. Just stay calm.
I know. I'm so sorry.
You're okay. You're doing good.
This is happening.
What kind of business is this?
A fireworks company. Fireworks, and we do decor as well.
Okay. Fireworks in the core.
Oh my God.
All right. Stay calm, all right? I'm right here. Just stay calm.
I see. Yep. I see. Blue and red. If you guys continue past, I don't know if you can talk to them.
Who do you see?
He's leaving.
Is there any serious bleeding from anybody?
Right. It looks like police officer.
Okay. Is there any serious bleeding from anybody that's hurt?
I saw blood down the face. It wasn't spewing. It was trickling.
Okay.
It looked like maybe an eye injury.
Okay.
I
All right.
think he's talking to.
Is that the sheriff's office that's there?
There's a sheriff over there. I think he's talking to one of my coworkers. There are some of us who are not injured.
Okay. All right. Just stay on line with me. Let me know when the first arriving vehicle gets there, okay?
Oh my God! Someone get her before she.
Are the flames getting bigger?
It looks like it's getting bigger. Yes.
Okay.
My girl, miss me, baby.
All right. Stay calm. You're doing good, okay? Is this called French Furniture Orlando?
I'm sorry.
Is this called
French
French
Furniture?
Yes.
No, it's next door.
Okay. What's the name of your business
I'm
called?
An ambulance. I'm sorry.
What's the name of your business called?
Magic in the Sky.
Okay.
Okay, so we have an ambulance.
Okay.
They're not talking to me though. They stopped over at the front.
Okay. Where are the people that are hurt? Are they with you?
No, they're not. I'm by myself. I'm the closest entryway to the flame.
Okay. Just make sure you're away from the building, okay? Stay away from the building. Get as far as back as you can.
I'm out almost on the public road.
Okay.
Why are they coming to me? I'm not with any injured people.
Okay.
Okay. They look like I don't know how to help.
That's okay. Who's with you now? Is it just the sheriff's office and a rescue?
No, there's nobody with me right now. There's
Okay.
a fire truck. I need to wave down that fire truck. This is the way
Okay.
in.
So wave them down, okay? All right. Are they there? Did they see you?
Yes.
Okay. They're going to take over, okay?
Okay, I can hang up?
Yes, you can hang up, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay.
Shells shoot into the night sky. Drivers pull over on Central Florida Parkway. The blasts don't stop.
Orange County Fire Rescue.
That's 21. It's going to be near, one moment, it's going to be near 10659 Rocket Boulevard for the warehouse that's on fire.
Okay, yes. Hello, caller, your phone number?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and tell me exactly what happened there.
So I was passing by, and it's just like the building exploded. Like you could see like all the fire just like coming down. Like it was just like a bunch of fireworks. I'm sure the building has an alarm system, but
Okay, yes.
no one has showed up yet.
Okay, yes. We do have the call, though. We're on the way. Just a moment here.
Yeah, let me see if I can get you the building, because I literally just did a U-turn to see if I can see the name. But yeah, the whole building just exploded, literally.
Okay. And is there an active fire right now?
Oh yeah, it's the French Furniture of Orlando, and there's a bunch of smoke.
There's a bunch of smoke?
Oh yes, like a
But
lot,
you do see fire?
Yes, I saw when it just exploded. It just seemed like 100,000 like fireworks just like booming out.
What color was the smoke?
What color is the smoke?
Yeah, like is it black or is it white?
It's just like gray.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for your call. We're on the way, though, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
First responders arrive within minutes. Thick smoke pours from the roof. The structure is unstable, too dangerous to enter. Inside, explosives keep going off. No one knows how many more will follow. 2 firefighters are injured trying to get close. They aren't the only ones. 3 civilians are hurt after running toward the flames to help. All 5 are taken to area hospitals. Crews hold their position until the detonations slow. Then, when the worst of it subsides, they move in. Inside, they find one survivor. She's alive, but barely. Burns cover more than 60% of her body. The other 4 never make it out. Firefighters battle the blaze for nearly 12 hours. It's finally under control around 11 p.m. By dawn, the warehouse is a burned-out shell. Roof collapsed, beams twisted, the interior gutted. When federal investigators arrive the next morning, their job is to figure out how this happened and why 5 people never made it home. They start by piecing together what was happening inside Unit 901 before the fire. The company inside the warehouse is called Magic in the Sky. They put on fireworks shows across Florida. That night, 5 employees are working late, getting fireworks ready for an upcoming display. They're wiring up explosive shells so they can be set off remotely. It's a job that needs special safety steps, especially to prevent static electricity. But at some point, a static charge builds up, probably from a plastic table or a storage bin. One shell goes off, then another, and within seconds, the entire room is exploding. The federal investigators' report is more than 30 pages long, describing failure after failure. The warehouse had no working sprinkler system. It had been shut off during renovations and never turned back on. Inside, fireworks were stacked all the way to the ceiling. There were no grounding mats, no protective clothing, no clear safety plan, just cotton smocks and a plastic folding table. The setup broke almost every major rule for storing and handling fireworks. Workers were handling powerful explosives by hand, with no way to prevent static sparks. This negligence caused 4 young people to never make it out. Elizabeth Trialongo, 22, loved sketching anime characters and dreamed of turning her art into a career. David Gonzalez, 22, was studying music theory. He'd just bought a new electric guitar, but never got to perform. Lindsay Phillips, 23, had been planning a Disney cruise with her friends. And Landon Borland, 24, had a truck he'd spent years restoring. It still sits in his mother's driveway, decals faded, untouched since the fire. In the end, investigators cited the company for multiple serious safety violations. They were fined, but after negotiations, the amount was lowered to less than $80,000. The company paid what amounted to less than $20,000 per person. In the weeks that followed, the victims' families filed additional lawsuits against Magic in the Sky, the owner, and several other companies involved. And, on top of the already shocking findings, as investigators and attorneys dug deeper, they uncovered documents, emails, and contracts, evidence that points to more than just carelessness. One lawsuit claims the company had been warned before. A former employee said small fires had happened before during the same work, but nothing was ever fixed. Another lawsuit showed the sprinkler system hadn't just failed. It was turned off on purpose during renovations, and no one told the fire department. SeaWorld, one of Magic in the Sky's biggest clients, was also named in the filings. They aren't accused of causing the fire, but as a major financial partner, families argued they had leverage and should have asked more questions. Still, each defendant denies wrongdoing, but none of them, not the owner, not the landlord, not the subcontractors, has faced criminal charges, at least not yet. The only survivor is still in recovery. She's undergone dozens of surgeries and skin grafts. Doctors say the road ahead will take years. Her name hasn't been released publicly. In court documents, attorneys describe her injuries as catastrophic. She will likely never work again, and the pain, both physical and emotional, is constant. For the families, the grief isn't just about what happened, it's about what hasn't changed. There is no national registry for fireworks storage facilities, no requirement for automatic inspections, and in Orange County, companies like Magic in the Sky continue to operate, with few restrictions and little oversight. A single anti-static mat could have stopped the ignition, A working sprinkler system might have put out the fire before it spread. Instead, it took 4 lives and nearly a fifth for anyone to pay attention. As of March 2025, state investigators have closed their case. No criminal charges have been filed. The civil lawsuits are ongoing. Magic in the Sky still operates. And the warehouse, now a burned-out shell, still stands on Central Florida Parkway. It's a snowy Saturday morning, the kind kids dream about: sleds, fresh powder, and clear blue skies. In a backyard near the pond, a little boy, Aiden Sasser, is sledding with friends. He climbs the small hill again and again, bundled in his winter jacket. His laughter carries across the snow. The toddler's sled picks up speed, gliding straight toward the pond. No one realizes how thin the ice has grown. In an instant, it gives way beneath him and Aiden vanishes into the freezing water.
Yeah, for Metro 911. What's
Oh, we need emergency here at Stony Creek Golf Course.
Okay,
We got a kid in the water.
Kid in the water. What address, ma'am?
We're at Stony Creek Golf Course on number 10.
Hole 10?
Get the rope. Go get the rope. Help.
Ma'am, what's your phone number?
Ah!
Ma'am, stop. Stop yelling. Ma'am. Ma'am. Are you there? Ma'am. What's wrong with that? Ma'am. Ma'am.
I can't help it.
Ma'am. Ma'am, can you still see the kid?
There's no one coming. There's no one coming. I can't tell them. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I need you. Can I leave? Please help me. Our baby fell in the water. I'm so sorry if I'm sounding.
That's fine. Looks like we got help coming.
Okay, thank you.
Can you see the kid in the water?
No, I don't think so. Okay. There's 2 people trying to help him. I don't know because it's in ice and they can't get to him. I don't know. He's next to them now? No, I'm at the other house. They're trying to help.
Are they in the water with him?
I think so. I don't know if they're trying to help.
People?
2 people, and he's like in the middle of the water. Like, I hear people.
I'm letting you know. Give me just a second.
Is he okay? Is he okay? I know. I have 911.
Okay. Do they have him out the water?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think they do. I can't see. I think they got him. It's really cold though. I don't.
Okay.
I think they got them.
Okay.
I don't think he's okay though. I don't know. He was in there for a good minute, so I don't. He's probably freezing cold.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
He's at the golf course where?
Do you see Corbin yet?
No, I can't see. I heard them, but I can't see. We're at the golf cart.
Okay, let me know when you see the fire department. Are you?
I see the police. I see the police.
You see the police?
In the light.
Okay.
I don't think he's okay.
Are they walking up to that location?
I don't want him to die.
Are they coming towards the patient? Can they see him?
Yes. I don't think I think he's underwater.
Are the officers coming towards the patient?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'll let you go. All right.
Neighbors rush to the pond, calling out Aiden's name. Two adults throw off their coats and wade in without a second thought, breaking through the ice as they search for him. When first responders arrive, they see two small plastic sleds abandoned at the edge of the pond. Just beyond them, a dark hole gapes open in the ice. Fire crews wade out next, moving carefully, sweeping their arms through the dark. Minutes feel like hours. Finally, they find Aiden and pull him from the pond, and he is rushed to the hospital in critical condition. But despite every effort to save him, it is too late. He died from his injuries later that day. The full extent of what happened beneath the ice is still under review by the medical examiner. The two first responders and 3 civilians who went into the water were also treated at the hospital and were later released. In the aftermath, Aiden's family set up a fundraiser to help with funeral expenses and shared their gratitude for the community's support. To date, it has raised nearly $45,000. After an hour of chaos and crime, we give you one toddler, one old phone, and an emergency donut situation.
More 911, what's the address of your emergency?
What?
Hello, more 911.
What?
Hello?
Yes?
Do you have an emergency?
Oh, yes. I do you be with
Hello?
Donuts.
Donuts? I want donuts.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to share your donuts?
I'm taking your mommy.
You're going to take me to mommy now?
I won't. What is this donut? Yes. Of course. What is this donut?
Hello?
What is this donut?
Can I talk to mom?
Give me the bye. What did you say? What is this donut? That's all.
I want some donuts. Are you going to share your donuts?
Donuts.
Can you tell me what kind of donuts you have? Do you have blueberry donuts?
But
An emergency?
Emergency donut.
Are you going to share?
Right now.
You're not. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Can I talk to mom?
Emergency donut.
Turns out the emergency was very real, at least to Bennett. He used an old phone that only works for 911 and called in a donut craving. The next day, more PD showed up with a box of Dunkin', because even in law enforcement, some calls just hit different. For more true 911 calls, watch this episode next.